Today we're going to talk about how these nutrition clubs that you see kind of popping around are kind of a Herbalife scam. In the fitness industry, Herbalife is a nutrition supplement company that is seen as a pyramid scheme, meaning if I get you to sign up and then I get you to sign other people up kind of thing. And to be honest, I think their products are kind of lame, and they don't provide a lot of great nutrients compared to other stuff that you'll get out there. Traditionally, Herbalife like I said, was a pyramid scheme, but it's something that a person, a friend or something, try to have you sign up, or they came to your home and did some sampling, again, to try to sell you. And so I'm going to post the link below here just so you can actually look at the rules that these nutrition clubs that are operating as a front to some extent for Herbalife. And so if this is something of a nutrition club or some place that you go to and these kind of things stick out to you, just beware of what you're putting in your body and purchasing. I'm not saying that their products are gonna hurt you or be bad for you. It's probably a good replacement if you're, trying to get off of coffee or pop. And so I'm gonna literally read word for word of what's in their rules set by Herbalife that they're allowed to do. So these nutrition clubs, like I said, are popping up everywhere. And so rather than some person coming to your home or a friend selling you this stuff, they opened a shop. So now they draw people in, but they do it in a very shady way. So I'm going to just read some stuff out here. And again, look for that link and you can just find some more detail as well. So Herbalife Nutrition Club rules. 5D, window and door coverings. Nutrition clubs operating in non-residential locations must ensure the interior of the club is not visible to persons from the exterior by use of window or door coverings, and external doors must remain closed. So isn't it kind of odd that a place that's supposed to sell something isn't supposed to be visible from the outside? So in my opinion, it's almost operating as a speakeasy. Something like when they prohibited alcohol, they were trying to hide it from the general public. And so kind of a red flag in my opinion. 5C talks about signage restrictions for clubs operating in non-residential locations. I don't know how well these stores are regulated by Herbalife, so different nutrition clubs or stores might operate a little differently. Again, regulations, how many people are actually checking up on them from Herbalife. So again here, a nutrition club may have a sign identifying itself, but that signage must meet the following standards. Signs that depict open or closed may not be visible from the exterior. So you can't see if it's open or closed or have a sign that's visible. I think that's kind of strange. Signs may not directly or indirectly identify, imply, or signal that the occupant is an Herbalife independent distributor or otherwise indicate an Herbalife business. So they can't market their product on a sign to indicate that they're selling Herbalife. And so if you go to these places and look behind the counter and see Herbalife, big red flag. Continuing on here. Another thing in that section talks about utilizing signage which is unreasonably large or unreasonably noticeable as determined by Herbalife, and its sole and absolute discretion will be considered and treated as an attempt to attract walk-in traffic to a nutrition club, which is prohibited. So think about that. They're trying to prohibit walk-ins. Isn't that strange for a business to prohibit people from walking into their business to try to buy their product? So the next thing we're going to talk about is advertising. So section 4D, again, reference the link below. Nutrition clubs are social gatherings publicized exclusively through word of mouth and attended only by persons who are personally invited by the club operator, another independent distributor, a club member, or a customer, either through oral conversation or through conversation accompanied by the provision of a written invitation. Nutrition clubs are not intended to attract walk-in traffic. So a written invitation could mean that you saw a friend or a customer post on social media about their experience or them buying stuff at that nutrition club, and that's all it takes. And so again, I don't understand why a business is not intended to attract walk-in traffic. 5H, walk-in traffic. A walk-in prospect is a person who visits a nutrition club for the first time without personal invitation or without having a direct contact with or a referral from the operator of the club or an existing club member. Nutrition club operators may sign up a walk-in prospect as a member, but if that prospect cannot or will not sign up as a member, the operator is then limited to offering the prospect a complimentary shake, tea, Formula One pies, and herbal aloe concentrate as samples, explaining the nutrition club concept of socialization, product consumption, and wellness education among club members, and all in a fun and relaxed atmosphere. 4E, sampling. Club operators may post a list of available flavors of shakes and teas, as well as optional ingredients such as protein and fiber. But consistent with the proper operation of a nutrition club, they may not post, list, or charge individual prices for these products or ingredients. The only permissible nutrition club fees are daily, weekly, or monthly membership fees to cover operational costs as rent and utilities. It's kind of strange, isn't it? All right. So 3B, product consumption. But consistent with the proper operation of a nutrition club, they may not post, list, or charge individual prices for these products or ingredients. And so you really don't know what they're putting in. So a professional opinion by Abby Langer Nutrition, who's been a registered dietitian since 1999, and her opinion is this. Like our herbally charged slim fast diet, Herbalife mixes a low-calorie, unsustainable diet with a lot of herbal hooey. Pass. Eat actual food. All right, this is where it gets kind of fun. 3C, carryouts. And we're back. Sorry about that. My computer died. Battery kind of is in the works, and so I'm just going to read this off my phone from here. So again, carryouts. Although it is preferable that all product offerings be consumed on the club premises, registered club members may carry out 1 shake per day. Carryouts must be in unbranded containers of not more than 1 single serving. So again, not really regulated industry. They get by this by having a clear cup. They put a sticker on it. So technically, yes, that cup is unbranded when they buy it, and they just end up putting a sticker on it. 2D, club member referral incentives. Club operators may offer reasonable rewards such as free products for the referral of new members. 1E, employees. While distributors are generally permitted to utilize employees in operating their Herbalife businesses, they may not use employees to assist with any nutrition club operations. So what that sounds like most often is you'll probably have the owner or somebody who's labeled a distributor. And so that was 1E. 1H, one responsible distributor. At least one Herbalife independent distributor must accept full responsibility for oversee all operations of each nutrition club. This distributor must be present during all club sessions, except for short-term absences when attending company-sponsored meetings, and if absent, must assign a distributor who they personally trained to oversee club operations in person. So if the person is the main distributor who owns the company and they leave, the person that overlooks the place is considered a distributor because they train them. I might be getting that wrong, but that sounds kind of sketchy anyway. Alrighty, so advertising is a big thing. So 4E, personal websites. A publicly accessible website may only provide the following nutrition club information. Services available at club, for example, a weight loss challenge, a wellness evaluation, or a wellness presentation. Name of club or club operator, phone number, and other information specific to nutrition club, which is posted on publicly accessible websites, will be considered and treated as prohibited nutrition club advertising. So they're very limited at what they can allow on a website. So if you're going to some place, check out their website, and if it's very minimal and kind of meets these criteria, probably one of these Herbalife fronts. 4A, testimonials and product claims. Club members may share their experiences from using their products, but the products are not intended to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease or medical condition. Which makes sense. You know, they can't make claims. You know, they're not doctors, they're not nutritionists, they're not dietitians, you know. But basically they can advertise, which makes sense, you know, their product that they're selling or buying in that sense if you're a customer. Also, if you go to these clubs, they are not allowed to even tell you how much protein is in it, how much of certain ingredient is in each, or even advertise it. So another professional opinion by Laura Ligos, which is a professional dietitian nutritionist, and here's what she recommends. Support local businesses that are selling real food. There are plenty of other shake and smoothie and tea shops in your area. Go spend the extra dough or money on them because they are spending good money to provide you with real food and real nutrition. So again, this front for Herbalife is now in a business, and they're attracting people to come into their store. You've seen people buy them on social media. You think that they're super healthy, and I'll tell you what, in my opinion, they're overpriced garbage. They're using a formula that is sponsored through Herbalife, and if you go to a supplement store like GNC, I'm not saying GNC is the best, but it's definitely not the worst. And you compare products like Herbalife and what you would find at GNC and talk with, you know, other dietitians or nutritionists, and they probably don't work at GNC, they are not going to recommend Herbalife. And so if you are going to these stores, like I said, it is a great supplement if you're trying to get off coffee. It is a great supplement if you're trying to get off pop or soda. But what I've been seeing a lot is they've been very decorating these nutrition or healthy shakes in a way to attract people to keep buying them at their store. And if you like your money, don't waste it on crappy products if you want a good result. You can make something very simple at home for a lot cheaper and healthier because you're actually knowing which ingredients that you're buying. So I'll let you leave it at that. Again, I'll post a link under this video below. Make sure that you comment or like if you like this video, or share it with your friends if you know that they're buying some shady products from some shady nutrition clubs in the area, and just hope that they make some healthier decisions in the future. Have a good rest of your day.